is very powerful. Luke chapter 10, and it's going to be a long reading. Luke 10 verse 25, and then we're going to take it all the way to verse 37. It gives us an account of a personality the Bible calls a good Samaritan. And behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tempted him, saying, Master, what shall inherit eternal life? Go ahead, please. He said unto him, What is written in the law? How readest thou? And he answering said, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy strength, and with all thy mind, and thy neighbor as thyself. And he said unto him, Thou hast answered right. This do, and thou shalt live. Proceed. But he, willing to justify himself, said unto Jesus, And who is my neighbor? Go ahead. You see, that's the storyline. And Jesus answering said, A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and fell among thieves, which stripped him of his raiment, and wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. Did you see that now? And by chance there came down a certain priest that way, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Go ahead. And likewise a Levite, when he saw at the place, came, looked on him, and passed by on the other side. This looked like drama. You know, the media, what they call the drama department, were trying to portray the lady that was hungry, that is said in the drama, her mom just died, she's homeless. The first person came and she begged for food, and the person said, No, I don't have food to give you. But you saw in the drama that he hid the food under his chair. He hid it under his chair. And then the other person, she came and said, Oh, I'm hungry. That one was eating, obviously eating, and said, Don't worry, I don't want to give you fish. I want to teach you how to catch fish. You know, so that tells us that people who always say, I want to teach you how to catch fish, they are not always genuine at heart. It's just greed, stinginess, and wickedness. So this was the situation in this scripture. You see, the man was wounded. Thieves stole from him. They took his clothes. They took his belonging, and they left him half dead. Two persons, exactly like the drama, two persons came, and they didn't see reason. They didn't see reason to help. But a third person, just like the drama. Look at that. In verse 33, can we read this one together? 1, 2, read. He said, But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion on him. Somebody say love. Love will always trigger compassion. Love will always, can I say that again? Love will always trigger compassion. Check your compassion level. Some of you are so hardened. Even if somebody is dying and you have a means to help, you will never help. You're so hardened. You know, one day I went to the hospital to pray for someone, and then I was on my way. If you know it's not specialist hospital anymore. What's the name? Federal University Teaching Hospital. That's the name now. Road. So, but when it happened, it was still specialist hospital. I was just around. If you know the specialist hospital, then the mortuary area where they test people, laboratory, is not far from there. So I saw a man, matured man. He was just tapping his feet like this, and he was making a phone call. And what was he saying on the other side? He was telling the person on the other side, say, and maybe somebody will feel, I had so much money. Apart from that 7,000